Muted. There we are. Great start. Perfect. What is going on? Hope you're all good. Miami Dolphins against Seattle Seahawks. Tough test. Really tough test for us today. One that I think we can win. I'm not going to lie. I think we can win. It's highly unlikely we will win. But we can win. That's the most important thing. We do have to keep believing this game. It could turn into being a shootout. But one of the better things about us is the running back whose name I've completely forgotten, Chris Carson, I think it is, for the Seattle Seahawks, is in, but is not necessarily 100% ready to go. So maybe they use him a little bit less. It depends on how the game goes. That could potentially lead to then them throwing the ball a lot more and hopefully us being able to pick them off and cover well. It's going to be very tough to slow Russell Wilson down. But if this turns into a shootout with the weapons that we've got against their 50-50 secondary, I think we could be okay. I do think we could be okay. To win would be an absolutely incredible result. To lose by within a touchdown, I would be unfortunately happy with against a team that I genuinely think has a shot at the Super Bowl. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm just going to disappear very so quickly, get something ready for the live stream, and we'll start just in a moment. Thanks, guys. Here we go, lads. Here we go. I think you find a jersey rang up. That's a good point. Oh well. That was a very decent little record there. First seven games of the Dolphins were 0-7. After that, we're 6-6. And it's going back for a touchback. Dolphins start with the ball. Could you imagine if we take the lead? Could you imagine if we took the lead?
Yeah, the 37-year-old Fitzpatrick's having some fun this year. You can really see it in the way he plays. Efficient performance on Thursday.
Come on, Fitz. First play of the game. Let's not go 3 and out, lads. Come on. He does. There we are. Where's he spot it? It's at the 8, I think.
And it's in part because of this offensive line. I thought they had their best game of the year so far. Starting a couple rookies, that's a tough task for those guys, especially Austin Jackson, who's only 20 years old. But this is a group that's starting to come together, and I think their offensive coordinator, Chan Gailey, is getting more and more comfortable.
Come on, the Dolphins. Only a yard or so. Yeah, only a yard. And we're through. Great. Excelente. First down. It's a good stop, to be fair. In the end, Gaskin could have had the ability to go right the way through. But this is a very banged-up secondary from a Seahawks point of view. Jamal Adams being one of the main ones that's out. There's definitely people we can go up against in this. But again, it's about picking your moments, picking your time. You've got to find out what's available. Gesicki, Preston Williams, Devontae Parker. Twice he's got on the ball now early in the game. Which is good for my fantasy team.
Last week against Dallas and is inactive today, and Parker is limping and will come off the field. That's a tough start then if you're not going to have Devontae Parker at 100%, where you really feel like you can feast.
Lovely stuff.
Historically bad pass coverage. Second down and 5.
Devontae Parker last week as well was questionable. He had a little bit of an injury concern. At the moment, he's got absolutely nothing on him. So, oh no, a pick! Oh, come on, man. It was tipped up in the air. I don't know who it went to. Dolphins throw the ball away. Oh, giving Russell Wilson great field position. Who gets the contact on it? Oh, no, there is. Someone hits the QB. I couldn't see who it was. Then it's one of the Seahawks players tips it up in the air. I thought it was a Dolphin. I thought it was off the hands of a Dolphin. It's not. Ugh. Not what we want at all. Not what we want at all. Balls, man.
Each one more inspiring than the last. These are the moments that define you. These are the moments that drive you to achieve even more, to reach even higher, then do it all over again. So pause. Take a moment of reflection and celebrate every single one. Because success isn't just about where you want to get to. It's also about how you get there.
Oh, very annoying. Very, very annoying.
Popeye's chicken dine meal is just $10 with 6 all-white meat tenders, 2 a 2 regular size, and 2 signature
it comes to Sunday, choose the right couch. Here's to the original light beer. It's Miller time. We need USAA insurance for this season, and the veterans that work with their team. So being a fan gets tough, and stretching your budget.
Oh, this is peak.
Our agents put the time and legwork for you.
Oh, this will be peak.
Verizon knows how to build unlimited right to start with America's most awarded network, include the best in entertainment like Apple Music, and offer plans to mix and match starting at $35. Plus, get 2 Samsung Galaxy S20 FE 5G phones for $200 when you switch, only at Verizon. Let's take a look at this last interception, and take a look at 57, Cody Barton. Starting today for the injured Jordan Brooks. This ball is a little bit late, and you can see Barton get his hand up on it. Brian Neal with his second interception of the season after just being activated a week ago. And now Russell Wilson is out, and the Seahawks are their own 43. But their first offensive sequence and pass is caught by
Already basically at midfield now, the Seahawks. Oh, brilliant. Metcalf in. First and goal. So annoying. David Howard can't quite get near enough. Does well to push him out of bounds, to be fair, but oh God. It's a really annoying thing for me is about the pre-season that we've had and the lack of it, both in the NFL and also in the Premier League as well. A lot of injuries being picked up, really like nitty-gritty ones, especially in the NFL. You need those games to be able to just kind of ease yourself in, get yourself kind of ready again. The big players play a quarter, if that, they play a drive, 2 drives, and they might play a quarter, then they might play a half. And also you get some other familiar, some new faces in as well. But, we've got the ability then. But with this now, we're just starting without knowing actually what the hell's going on, to be honest. People aren't ready. Bodies aren't ready for it. You go and basically smash each other up. You ain't got hope. You ain't got hope. First and goal for Seattle. He's shy. Even I can tell he's shy. No, he's in. Straightforward. Nothing wrong with that at all. Balls, man. We go at 7.
Easier touchdowns. It's not this great. And his first
It's annoying, man. That's annoying. Kick is good. And we're behind again, as we usually are. Rather annoyingly.
Taxes and fees are included. Get more free 5G Samsung Galaxy S20 FEs with 4 new lines.
Ow. Yeah, look at you. Dolphins need to be better. We'll have another chance at it, of course. Mate, can you give your thoughts on this score? Man United gets... Yeah. It's funny. It's just pure funny. My quick thought, I'll be honest, I missed a fair amount of the game, but I mean, they just got carved open like a hot knife through butter. It's just funny, you know. I'm going to watch Goldbridge. I'll probably react to Goldbridge tomorrow for a video, maybe. Ollie can't be gone yet, no. But the players need to change, you know. It's the same thing with Chelsea. It's a lot of individual errors coming out, so it is what it is with that one. Anyway, enough of that for now. It's very funny. I might react to Goldbridge if I can be allowed to. Anyway, Dolphins getting back on. We are 5 minutes in, and yeah.
You know, when I see those two, I think of Raiders and Steelers and what a rivalry they had many, many years ago. Fierce, to say the least. Now they're buddies. Yes, they are. Every Sunday they're sitting right, and everyone's taking Terry's money.
Come on, Dolphins. Start from the 25. Or maybe choose the Dolphins as my team. You know, true story. I actually picked Landry's going to throw that. Yes, mate. What a pass. Oh. Go on. No, I love Jarvis. Yeah, no, I was at school a few years ago, well, many years ago now. A friend of mine brought in a ball, and I was just kind of throwing it around. Didn't have a team support, and they all had these different teams. I'd heard of the Miami Dolphins, and then honestly, I just picked him out of a hat. Before school one morning, I just went, "Oh, I got to pull out a team." So I picked every single team, pulled them out of the hat, pretty much, and the Dolphins have been my team ever since. You know, that was 12. No, how many years ago? 20. It was 11 years ago. Yeah, 11 years ago I've been a Dolphins fan. Yeah, 11 years. Madness. Yeah, 3rd and 4 for the Dolphins. Small pickups in the last two. Nice. Well done.
So Gesicki gets a first down, and Seattle claiming that he had crossed the line of scrimmage. Penalty flag is down. He's only got to have a body part behind. The ball's not just a body part behind when he throws this thing, when it releases from his hand. But it looked like to me he was clearly across the line of scrimmage. And it's also a loss of down, by the way. Scott Novak. One more pass on the offense on the 14 beyond the line of scrimmage when he pass. It's a 5-yard penalty for the spot pass and a loss of down. Fourth down. When you play as long as Ryan Fitzpatrick, just think, I don't know about that one.
I think he's behind.
The blue line is accurate. It was close. Well, that's unofficial, but it was close anyway. That savvy old vet trying to get away with one there, man. Yeah. Can't fool these officials. So it's fourth down.
Yeah, it's been a tough 11 years. Yeah, as Dolphins, going to give the ball straight back to him. Again, you want to make this game into a shootout as much as you can. This has got to be a good kick. It's got to be. It goes into the back of the end zone. They've got enough room to move. To be fair, we have got Matt Hawk is a very decent punter, to be fair. Bit high, but nice and high. 21-yard line. It's okay. It's a bit better than it could have been, but that could be costly for us. Oh, God. Wait, he's 6'1". Jesus.
So here's the rule. Any part of your body can be behind the line of scrimmage before the ball comes out. Take a look. It looks like Fitzpatrick clearly has both legs behind. That should have been a completion and a first down for Miami. And you had that all the way, Brady. And I needed to review it. Yeah.
Wilson, loads of space open there. Just like that, 30 yards up the pitch.
Seattle, let's take a look at their offense. They've been passing a lot more than they've been rushing, but they have outrushed every opponent that they've had in the
Oh, God.
Offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer, usually down the field this year, decided to be up in the booth. Palmer up there, things a little clearer. So far, things are working out well. Seahawks averaging 37 points a game, second in the league. And first down. And the handoff is to Travis Homer, who played his college ball at the University of Miami. Take a look at the Dolphins defense. And the Dolphins defense not giving up any big pass plays coming into this game, and that's what the Seahawks do best. And their defensive front got after Jacksonville in last week's Thursday Night Football game. 4 sacks, starting to find themselves. The secondary is going to be challenged today, though, in particular, their rookie, Noah Igbenogany. Heck of a player out of Auburn, and I think he's got a bright future, but that's a matchup that I think Seattle's going to try to go to over the course of this game. Second down and 11 from the 43. Wilson chased out of the pocket and throws the ball away. That's the first time we've seen a decent rush from Miami, and it was led by
3rd and 11. It was a decent pass rush. Carl Van Noy orchestrating there.
This is the area that really Seattle's been able to stay out of the majority of this season, these 3rd and long scenarios. They're not afraid to take shots downfield. The X factor is Russell Wilson taking off, using his legs, or extending plays to make throws downfield. And he knows when to run and when not to run, but he gets hit. He's been sacked 9 times this year, so he's taking somewhat of a punishment. 3rd down and 11. Dolphins looking for a stop here. And plenty of time for Wilson. He has
all the time in the world. That's out. Well done, man. Well done. Big stop there by the Dolphins. Who got hit? Or who hit McCain? That's all right. Tough cookie.
Russell Wilson the entire time. He was waiting on Metcalf to get across the field. McCain broke up this thing. Broke up the play, but it's a big man he's running into. McCain.
Well done, Metcalf. Bobby McCain on Metcalf. And it is going to be a punt. They've got half decent field position, so I reckon it will be quite a decent punt. The Dolphins get the ball back. It's a good stop. If we'd have been 14 points behind or even 10 points behind before the end of the first quarter, we'd have been... That's okay. 24 is all right. Fitzpatrick, come on. Pull out the goods, mate, will you? Has worked on his hands so much since the draft. Unreal long ball option for Wilson. Yeah. Completely agree. Oh, Jesus Christ. It should have been an interception. Should have been an interception.
There's no official word from the Dolphins, but he was getting that right ankle looked at. He jogged off the field, put his shoes back on, left to go to the locker room, came back out here, and then was jogging with the head athletic trainer. He wasn't really grimacing, seems okay, but he's not back in the game just yet, guys. All right, Sarah.
Oh God, Devontae Parker's missing out on a series. That's okay. A yard short of a first down. Do you know, just seeing their thoughts on United getting battered, I did speak about it earlier. It's just funny, isn't it? It's just funny. But it will that result will throw things into up in the air a little bit. I must be honest. Said about Tellers, but not getting on that plane to United. He might be seeing that, and I don't think things are going to be that much in place that it would not be nigh impossible for him to do that. Because why would you go from Porto, pot one Champions League side with a reasonable group, to Man United that's got bugger all hope of winning the Champions League and bugger all hope of winning the Premier League, when you could go and win the league in Portugal? Yes, there might be more money on the table, fine, but bearing in mind you're being spoken about as a 40, 50 million pound player, and all of a sudden now you're going for 20 plus. Really? Don't bother. Wouldn't bother. Great target. Well done, Gazicki. Cavani to the Miami Dolphins. We need a bit of aggression, to be fair.
He's really turned into a mismatch. Just the size, the ability. Fitzpatrick puts his ball in a perfect spot over the corner to the sideline where the safety can't make a play. Who's the other Notre Dame tight end? It's going to be Greg Olsen. Really? Well, it might upset some Miami Hurricanes fans. He did start off at Notre Dame. Tight end now for the Seattle Seahawks. He started there, then he transferred to Miami. So technically, you're going to get some feedback on that. First down in Seattle territory, and this pass will be caught to the 20-yard.
Preston Williams. Decent little pickup there. Dolphins are moving the ball quite nicely. It'll be interesting to see if they bring in Devontae Parker after this. I think he's going to miss this drive, I must be honest. But we get red zone threat. We get another 10 yards. You'd have to be looking at him coming in. Preston Williams, good player. I like him. 6'5". Decent. Dolphins run the ball. Gaskins does well. 15. There's a flag on the play. I don't know what it'd be for. Not too sure. Ugh. Oh, 1st and 20. Takes off that.
Take a look on the left side of your screen, number 75, Eric Flowers.
Oh, yeah. I see what you mean with that.
That left arm right there kind of wrapped around the neck of the Seattle Seahawks defender. And this is where penalties really affect teams that struggle when you get to the attacking position. So now it'll be first down and 20 from the 30-yard line.
You might as well go for goal with it. Might as well go for the end zone, which is stupid from the 30-yard line. It's all right. It does a bit enough to get a bit of that back.
Tom Brady's pass intercepted
Picked.
by Michael Davis, returned 78 yards for the
Oh, wow. I don't know about the old Tampa Bay Gronkaneers, I tell you.
Thank you, Carissa. 7-yard pickup by the quarterback. Ends up second down and 13. Three receivers to the right. For Ryan Fitzpatrick going there, and this pass is knocked away.
Oh, that's Isaiah Ford. It was aimed at. Dolphins can't leave this drive without anything. We're in a reasonable bit of field goal range, but really we need to be looking at getting a first down here. We should be looking to get a full 7. Yes, with the penalty, it makes it harder, but we should be going to get the 7. Kazicki's got to be a big target here. 3rd and 13. Ooh. Thought that might have been. Oh no, it's shoulder to.
Is it a hit to a defenseless player on the head neck? Well, the helmet, he avoided the helmet contact, hit him with the shoulder. So
that's what I thought it was. I thought it would be the. The head-to-head contact that got it, but it wasn't. Fair play to him.
looking to get the Dolphins on the scoreboard.
There we are. Field goal at the Dolphins. Not perfect, but we come away with something. Oh, I just realised I had that wrong around. 7-3. There we are. Oh. I wonder if I've got any. I have. Oh, God. Oh. My knee hurts. My knee hurts. Oh, yeah, tomorrow's video, I'll give you a little bit of a preview. Tomorrow's video is going to be taking the piss out of the United stand, probably. Because I can talk to them. Goal bridge and such. Take the mick out of them lot. Be funny. Oh. Seattle on the ball now.
You ask any coach, points against, that's what they look at. Well, they're 22nd of that, so I think they're more better than the yards allowed, but still, scoring defense hasn't been great. But yeah, I think the way this team started off this year, it's really a testament to how he looked at all the scenarios in the offseason with COVID. He looked at it as a challenge. He feels like they got a ton done with their Zoom meetings.
If I remember correctly, how come Chelsea stream yesterday, the scorecard looked different? Yeah, try something new. Try something new. Chelsea, I'm trying to do more graphics for. the idea is it's going to be a proper studio setup for all you guys. We just need to kind of get that cemented. But I can do a tier list for the Premier League transfer windows. That's a good video, to be fair.
Their play call. It's the offensive line, their play. But also a lot of the pieces they brought on, the addition of Metcalf last year, how he's grown, Greg Olsen, that entire tight end group. And over the course of the offseason, he spent a lot of time with each guy. He really felt like that was important. Spent a month with DK Metcalf. They're basically quarantined together. Greg Olsen, I talked about him, Will Disley, all the pieces. Spent a lot of time to make sure they're on the same page.
Russell Wilson from his own 25 now. Been picked off once this season. First down, instantly they pick up there.
Transition work for the Dolphins now. Devontae Parker is questionable with that ankle injury. In the last defensive stand, you saw Bobby McCain get shaken up. He has been taken to the locker room to be evaluated.
Oh, God. Devontae Parker's going to be out. Brilliant. Oh. I really like Devontae Parker, but I'm just slowly having to think about if it's worth keeping him or not. He's injured a lot of the time. A lot of the time.
There's a lot of teams out of what they normally do playing more man-to-man coverage. Second down and 5.
Wilson's going to take not a shot. He's a unit, Metcalf. He's an absolute unit. However, his boots don't match his uniform, which is slightly irritating. Just a side note that I picked up, but there we are. I will do a tier list video. That's decent.
19-yard gain, nearly a minute to go in the quarter, and in Miami territory of the Seahawks. And here's Travis Homer.
Gain of 1. What do we make of that?
Under a minute remaining here in the first quarter. The Seahawks lead 7-3, and a lot of people said, well, this should be a shootout today.
Look at the light on it. Lovely. Now you can see it. Ooh, that glistens like shit, man. Shiny as shit. Oh, to be fair, it's dropped. It's lucky.
They've literally run this very same crossing pattern so far 3 times this drive. I mean, he's just going to get up past the linebackers, find that soft spot in the zone coverage, and it's been there every time. This is just
it's just a mistake from him. It's not even a good defense. It's just a drop. 3rd and 8. If we can stop him here, keep ourselves in the game. That's all it takes. Against one of the best teams out there. Super Bowl contenders for sure. Well done. Keeping to a field goal. How's my weekend? Bit slow, not going to lie. Bit slow my weekend. Feeling a bit weird. But yeah, Chelsea win, obviously, that's great. When I watch my local team, should have really vlogged it, couldn't be asked, not going to lie. Do need to do some more kind of stuff like that, but yeah, it's been okay. It's been okay. Need to do something productive, though. I'm a very productive person. I haven't done anything productive, really. It is good, but there's flags. Why is there flags? It's on both sides.
question becomes, if they get the 5 yards here, it's 4th and 3. Would they potentially elect to go for it? That's been pretty good. 4th down so far this year, 2 for 2.
A lot of teams are doing that.
It's the analytics phrase.
Illegal formation on the defense, number 98 lined up over the center. The penalties decline.
Take the field goal.
So it was great one day.
There we are.
The illegal formation, penalty is declined, and Myers' field goal from 55 yards is good. And we'll be right back after this message from Progressive.
I thought we'll be right back after this message from Progressive, but literally there's about 11 seconds left in the quarter, and then you go at half, and then you go at the quarter, go out to the break. So what's the point? Yeah, I do need to do more vlogs. I do. Didn't see a lot of that game, not gonna lie.
The year gives the Seahawks a 10-3 lead with 7 seconds remaining in this first quarter. As we mentioned, Seattle making 5 trips east, long trip from the Pacific Northwest. They beat Atlanta. This is their second one, and they have games against Buffalo, Philadelphia, and Washington on the road. Jakeem Grant. Once again, the Dolphins will start from the 25. Check in with Sarah Walsh.
Dick, you mentioned the long travel, the longest of the NFL season to be exact, 2,724-mile flight from Seattle to Miami. The team arrived very, very late, or I should say early hours Friday morning into the evening. And Pete Carroll told us his guys look forward to these 2-day trips because it allows them to focus in, especially this season with COVID protocols. There's no visiting with family and friends on the road. Russell Wilson says they got us on lockdown, and that's an advantage. It's paid off for Seattle. This team has won 9 in a row when playing, when they're kicking off at 10 a.m. Seattle time, Dick.
Sarah, a long trip,
Jesus.
27-24-mile flight. That's the longest any team will make this year on one trip. Well, Devontae Parker's back in.
Oh, Devontae Parker's in. Yes. Another option. Just dumped off to Breeder. Nice. Over midfield. Go on, son. Good to see him involved. I like Breeder. It's the end of the first quarter. Excelente.
The first quarter. That's some of the speed you were talking about from Matt Breida. A little dump down, and he can take it for so much more. Dolphins are driving.
Yeah, now I don't think I do see anything happening really tomorrow for Chelsea. I think Chelsea are going to struggle to sell a lot of our players. Maybe people go on loan. I think maybe Loftus-Cheek gets done, but I don't think that'll be rushed through because I'm pretty sure we have another week to do internal transfers as well. Declan Rice ain't going to want to move from West Ham at the moment because, I mean, obviously they've just had an emphatic win against top of the table Leicester, or were top of the table Leicester. After this weekend, they're not going to be. So I don't think he'll want to move at all. Not for yet. But he's definitely a good player, and he's going to be a Chelsea player eventually. It's just a case of when. I'll be honest with you, I want West Ham to go down so we can get him for a cheaper price. But the guy clearly has got quality, clearly has got talent, and he makes the Chelsea team better. Not going to lie, Kante's a great asset, but you're really lacking a bit of height in that kind of defensive partnership of Kovacic, Jorginho, and then obviously Kante. Which are the 2 of the 3 you wish to play? So yeah. Harley, piss off, mate. Honestly, if you think the Mason Mount's a problem, then you are, mate. I'll say it how it is. Mason Mount missed a penalty. Okay, nice. We went out. The fact of the matter is that we shouldn't have gone to penalties in the first place. We've been playing a lot. Give him a fucking break, man. Give him a break. Played a lot of football. It's the fact of the matter. I bet you the kind of guy that was also said Lampard out at one point and all. But then also after the Crystal Palace game, People changing attitudes. No, I wouldn't sell. I wouldn't sell anyone to Arsenal or Tottenham. I didn't like when we let Petr Cech go there. I don't like the fact that we really let Willian go there. But you know that is what it is, kind of thing. He was out of contract. There's not a lot we could do about it. But yeah, other than that, you know, I wasn't happy when we sold David Luiz there. It makes them better. David Luiz, again, we were like, oh my God, we've got rid of him, blah, 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 blah. It's to Arsenal. They're going to be a joke team, banter team. They were for a fair old chunk of the season, but fact of the matter is someone's lost their helmet. Jesus, fair play, lads, go into that. Yeah, fact of the matter is when it came out the FA Cup final, he was better. He made us better.
As things have evolved, it was Miles Gaskin so far here today. Matt Breida giving him a bit of a little jump start, nice element, but it's going to be a combination. We don't see too many bell cow backs anymore in the NFL.
Breida was very effective for the 49ers before Mostert really took over a lot of what he did. 2nd down and 7.
Well done, Parker. Well done, Parker, lad. We're over midfield. Now, is Shaquille Griffin or Shaquem Griffin the one that's got the amputated hand? Amputated or lack of a hand? I don't know what the technical terms are. Number 68 is eligible.
Offensive lineman for Miami, so 11 yards for number 11. And now the 35 of Seattle.
As per Chelsea legend, yes. Go on, Parker. Good lad. Good lad. Dolphins move the ball well. We come away with it. I tell you, if we come away with a touchdown here, game on. We frustrated Russell Wilson at times. Just a really deft little throw there from Fitzpatrick. It's really, really good.
Snap to Bowden, and Bowden is going to carry up the middle and pick up a couple of yards. So Lynn Bowden.
Gary Cahill's a Chelsea legend for sure.
Up a couple on a little fancy play there by Miami as we check in with Carissa with a game break.
Yeah, Gary Cahill's a Chelsea legend. People are saying everyone that played in that Champions League team is a legend, and I understand what the logic is behind it, but, you know, are we calling David Luiz a Chelsea legend? No. Ryan Bertrand, a Chelsea legend? No. They're just players that will go down in history, but legend is thrown around a hell of a lot. Gaskin was a wrong play there. Wrong play. 3rd down and 3. Jose Basingwa, exactly. He's not a Chelsea legend. For me, a legend has to play at your club for over 5 years. For me, I think it's more. I think it's more like 7 years, if I'm being completely honest. So Gary Cahill classes as that. He won the league with us twice. League Cup, FA Cup, Europa League, Champions League. Europa League twice, Champions League as well. Big part, proper leader. 3rd down and 4 for the Dolphins. Oh, it was almost picked. Almost picked. Oh. And what do we do? Do you go for it? Do you not? What would you choosing to do? Going to take the field goal. Oh. Jesus. Hazard's definitely a Chelsea legend. 1,000,000% is he a Chelsea legend.
This will be a 30-yard field goal attempt.
I think a lot of people try to say too much about legends and what is a legend status and stuff like that. For me, I think players really get called a legend when they leave. With JT Lampard, it was obvious. So obviously going to be Chelsea legends as they were playing. But I think most of the time it's better judged if the player has retired, because if you look at them and go, he was a Chelsea player, then obviously that's a legendary status. You are remembered for playing for that club. Let's just change this quickly. Oh, I'll cut that on as well, can't I? Of course.
Really? What about detect our pulse? Does it do that? Thank you. Because you just take grip does that. Oh, imagine a tiny device that will check your blood oxygen level.
Americans who drive our trucks and ambulances, here aside and toward the flames.
10-6.
That's why at the
Quite early in the second quarter. Early enough.
undergone 20 million miles of testing so that these people can depend on us.
What does Domino's know about tacos and burgers? As delivery experts, we know they shouldn't be delivered like this.
Thanks to the saggy tacos spread across the bottom of my delivery bag.
The burger was wilted.
We hate to see anything delivered poorly.
We wanted to give you a burger that is designed to be
A
delivered.
taco that was made to deliver right.
Taco from Domino's.
What?
Oh my. The new Domino's cheeseburger pizza.
This is our new chicken taco pizza.
Now the best way to get a taco or burger delivered is to get a Domino's pizza.
It's not a soggy taco. I was a big Obama supporter. It's okay to be Obama and a Trump supporter because President Trump literally created the best job market economy for Black Americans and Americans of all races. Joe Biden's America was mass incarcerating Black men. President Trump set them free. President Trump believes in rehabilitation, not just incarceration. He wants everyone in America to have the opportunity towards success.
God, forgot about the American electoral. Christ, I forgot about that. When does that get decided? Soon.
Want more stats? Hey Siri, who has the most rushing touchdowns in football?
Paypal Sims, no, not hit and run recently. No, I finished it all.
Time linebackers, along with Bobby Wagner and Fitzpatrick, getting the touchdown for the Dolphins. Had to settle for a field goal.
Got any more streams to lose coming up? I might do one this week. Yeah, maybe reviewing our transfer action potentially. A bit of a Q&A. Yeah, maybe. I'm not too sure. Not too sure.
Similar to 2013, how different they are now.
Travis Homer is back deep.
That was a very strange kickoff.
And off with Homer's hand. Has it on the 5.
What a great kick.
Maybe the 10-yard
10
line.
or 11 yard line. It's a good stop. It's a good stop.
We'll start from the 11-yard line. We'll start Saturday strong with a special Big Noon Saturday on Fox. Number 9, Texas battles number 18, Oklahoma in the Red River Showdown. The latest chapter of this epic rivalry featuring rising star Spencer Rattler taking on veteran Sam Ellinger. It all starts with Big Noon kickoff at 10 Eastern, and then it's the Red River Showdown Saturday at noon Eastern, 9 Pacific on Fox and the Fox Sports app.
In 12 football, you know it's going to be a high-scoring affair. The play selection, though, for Seattle, I talked about a moment ago, that this is the new Seattle Seahawks team. They're a pass-first team now. A couple of years ago, you would have said they ran the football more than anyone in the NFL.
Well, DJ Dallas, who was yet to carry the ball, just a special teams guy, has come in the lineup for Seattle.
Just like that. It's a good hit, to be fair, from it's Jones, I think.
29-yard line. And the game 17, first down, Seattle.
I don't mind the international break. I didn't agree with the one that right at the start of the season, before the season had even started, to be honest. I'm a lover of international football. I do like it when England play. I am one of those people that is very proud of my country and proud of my nation. So I like it, but I can understand what people's, how it grinds people's gears, if you know what I mean.
Dallas with his first carry, and first NFL carry for DJ Dallas, who is a 4th-round draft pick from the Miami Hurricanes and played several games in this stadium.
Yeah, I saw him play last year.
Had his debut last week on special teams. Now they're
He scored, I think.
on offense. Productive running back for the Hurricanes.
2nd down and 4. Play fake to him. And the pass is caught, but a first down saving tackle
Well done by Eric Rowan.
is made by Eric Rowe, the former Patriot. A fixture of safety for Brian Flores.
Great to see fans in the stadium as well. Obviously, we're not in a position at the moment to do it in the UK, but great to see fans in the stadium. You get a little bit of noise. It's not too much either.
And he's his own man. You talked to Van Noy about him. He's not trying to be Bill Belichick. There's a lot of coaches who worked for him trying to be when they left him. And he's made a good
3rd and 4. If we could get a stop here, it would be fantastic.
Is Tyler Lockett going to get more involved in the pass game today?
and 1 target so far. And here's the pressure on Wilson. Gets hit, but he completes the pass to the
Nah.
to Greg Olsen in the first
Oh, God.
Let's make sure we all
Favourite non-Chelsea English player in our international team.
That's Mr. Reliable. The guy with the constant.
He's not in the international team. Probably my favourite non-English player is Vardy. Favourite English player is Vardy. Non-Chelsea player, I should say. I'm a big fan of Kyle Walker, which is a very strange one. I like Kyle Walker a lot. Who else do I like? I'm a big fan of Sterling. Obviously, I know it's a little bit strange because, of course, he's caused us pain and misery before. But I'm a fan of Kyle Walker. I'm a fan of Raheem Sterling. I'm a fan of not Kane. Not really. I just think Spurs play better without him. And I think England play better without him. I like Marcus Rashford, to be fair. I do like Marcus Rashford. I do like his story. But, yeah. Excuse me.
So we'll take a timeout. Wilson is 11 of 15 so far in the passing department.
Oh my God, Gibson's going off on a mad one. 75 receiving yards. Madison, that's a good shout.
This is the future we're building, and we're building it today.
That's a good shout. Mandalorian's an even better shout. That's coming soon. This month now, 30th, I think it's out. This is the way, mate. And I'm buzzed.
At Chipotle, carne asada is back. The cumin, the coriander, mix it in with that fresh lime juice and that cilantro, and it just brings out those flavors. It's very tender. When you're cutting it, it's tender. When you're eating it, it's tender. It's bomb steak.
I served as an intelligence analyst locating roadside bombs and IEDs, and they were really
James Madison is a very good chat, to be fair.
that we were driving at the
Happy to see Harvey Barnes get in the team. So it's Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I mean, obviously that's the obvious one, but happy to see Harvey Barnes getting a nod. Good player. Good player.
And I found out that this senator that I really had never heard of, named Joe Biden, was the one who was responsible for getting these MRAPs to Iraq, for pushing this through when many said, we don't want to do this. Joe Biden said, look, this is going to save thousands of lives and limbs, and it's worth every penny that we spend on them. Joe Biden knows how to work with everyone, Democrats or Republicans, to get things done. He did this for our service members. Joe Biden knows what military families go through. He knows what it's like to send a child to war. When Joe Biden's commander-in-chief, he will put the safety of our troops first.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message. Tuesday on FS1, the Marlins take on the Braves.
Do you know, I generally cannot believe that the Miami Marlins are in the playoffs.
Begins Tuesday on FS1.
Because when I saw them, they were dreadful.
Built forward proud. This offensive coordinator, Brian Schottenheimer, now in his 3rd year with the Seattle Seahawks. And one of the things he talked about, the difference maybe in years past, just how much time he spent with Russell Wilson on some of those Zoom calls and Zoom meetings, and how much better their communication is, and you can see it's paying off. Russell Wilson doing a good job anticipating a lot of the things that Brian Schottenheimer wants him to do down there on the field.
And the Seahawks offense has responded to him, as you can tell by those numbers.
2nd and 1.
Second down and 1.
They've got it. And more. They've got a man in the Chelsea right now. Victor Moses, Drinkwater, Bakayoko, probably Moses. I think the other ones are has-beens. Moses is still a real option. Chelsea will want to move him on permanently. Yeah, Chelsea want to move him on permanently. But I think that'll be certainly hard to do. Even to be fair, even if we can pick him up for even if we can let him go for a mil or two, you know, nothing drastic.
And they go again to Carson. Carson gets hit and dies, making contact about 3 yards shy of the first down by Brandon Jones, rookie from Texas for Miami.
You know, every offensive coordinator play call, they kind of have a blueprint for identity, what they like to do. You get in this area of the field, a second and short.
Baker's coming out of the game.
You like to take a shot downfield towards the end zone.
They still have passed twice as much as they've run so far in this game.
Let Russ cook now. It's working.
3-0. Defense has made a couple of late game stops to seal those victories. Second down and 2, play fake for Wilson, and he dumps it off to Carson, who can't make the play.
3rd and 2.
Third down.
Well played by
It'll be a run because the Dolphins are currently struggling to stop it, but we're doing okay. We're doing okay in this one. We're doing okay. We're keeping ourselves in the game. That's the main thing. As long as you can keep yourself in the game, you've got a hope.
Each team has converted 1 third down try. Ball is on the 36. Looking for the short yardage stop here against Wilson, who's going to throw for it, and his pass is going to be caught or yes by Olsen, makes the catch. Dolphins signaling that it might have hit the ground, but it's a catch and an 11-yard pickup, first down, Seattle.
Let's have a look at this. Olsen picks up the first down. Does it touch the ground? No, that's legal. That's legal. Do I see Barkley ever back in a Chelsea shirt? Yeah, but not at the same level that we probably are hoping, or you're probably hoping. I do see him playing in the Chelsea shirt again. It's funny, I've got very good connections up at Nike Town, up in Oxford Street, and I was talking to them. I met Ross Barkley there the other week, and or the other month now. Christ, it's been a while. Don't know what's going on here. Is this potentially a fumble? The ball is out. The ball is out, and who's got it? I think it's a Seahawks ball. Yeah, I've got good connections up at Nike Town. I've got good connections up at Nike Town. I was up there the other week, and Ross Barkley was there. They met him, spoke to him. He signed a shirt for them. He was really quite cool with them. But yeah, I signed a shirt and they've got it on display, and obviously now he's not going to play in that shirt again. It's a little bit strange, but there we are. It's just a thing. Oh, Simon played Golden Balls. That'd be a good video. Might watch later. Oh.
xenophobia is real.
Basement scientist inserts himself in the viral pandemic.
Things are getting dangerous.
We all have our purpose. This is yours.
Brush aside.
Good question about Barkley, to be fair.
Noise. Oh, it lit. You're not ready for gray, so brush it away in 5 easy minutes. Just for men, mustache and beard. Be the better man you are, and look the part.
The man. The myth.
The legend.
The comfort food that started it all. The original pan from Pizza Hut for just $10.99. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Tonight, Fox Animation Domination is all new.
Oh, I love it!
Catch the Simpsons.
Wow.
Bless the Hearts.
We're all going to be in this commercial.
Bob's Burgers. And Family Guy.
Fabulous.
Because when it comes to new comedies, who wouldn't want more?
We want more. We just don't want to do anything to earn it.
All new tonight, only on Fox.
Today's game is sponsored by Verizon, the network more people rely on. And by Pizza Hut, official pizza sponsor of the NFL.
After that last play, Chris Carson went into the medical tent. He was shaken up. The play was ruled a fumble. The ball came loose, recovered by Seattle. But the Seahawks, not good news for them as Carson hurt once more.
Carson's hurt. It is a Seahawks ball again.
Replaces him. Second down and 9.
From the 29. Oh, bless me. Oh, that's cheap. Cheap. Yards they should not be allowed to have. Third and short, and it would have been about 3rd and 7 if they'd have made the tackle at the right point.
So savvy, it's such a good feel. Man-to-man coverage, how to get that separation, get open. Zone coverage, fill out the soft spots. Matched up again there, on the top of the screen.
They scored a touchdown the last time they were in the red zone, so they're still perfect for the year. They need 3 yards here. And Wilson dancing around, and his pass is
Knocked away. Good stop. There's a flag. Who's it on? Lovely stuff. Fourth down. Lovely stuff. They'll kick for it. What? Jesus, they're going for it. Fair play to them. They'll probably get it and all. But 4th and 3. Big stop here from the Dolphins would be absolutely fantastic. Hit! And the ball's out. Come on. Get in. Get in. Great drive for them, but doesn't come to anything. Dolphins stop the drive. Down by contact, for sure. Carl Van Noy's pissed. Love it. Dolphins have been okay. The Dolphins have been okay. 4:45 left in the quarter. Got the 2-minute warning, of course, coming as well. The Dolphins can just move the ball. That's all you got to do. Just move the ball. The thing that's going to be really gutting, though, is if we can go right the way through, it's about game management now. It's really about game management. Look at the Browns going mad. It's about game management here, though. Now you've got some big names in the game, but you've also got the 2-minute warning coming up, and then you've got the half. You've got the half, and they're getting the ball back after half time. If you allow them to get a full drive in before the half, which they score on, and then score again after half time, you're in trouble. What? Patrice Everett just asked to leave his Sky Sports contract after tonight's game. Says removed. What? Lovely stuff.
Seven of the Dolphins. 3 receivers to the left going that way is Fitzpatrick, and it'll be another first down.
Lovely stuff. First down, Miami, moving the ball well. Clock's moving as well. This is what I said. We're moving the ball okay. If we can control the game for large spells, run the ball, run the clock down, potentially lead at half time, which would be absolutely fantastic. Make the most of the time that we've got available, but don't do anything stupid like giving them decent field, a decent field position with an opportunity to score before half time and an ability to score after it as well. Going to take a sack.
The Cowboys.
LJ Collier does a good job of helping to force him up in the pocket. So number 91 runs around the loop. There's Monet waiting for him.
Somebody say when he signed from United at his first training session, he asked his agent to end up his contract. That's why I'm going to ask to Sky. I really would like to end up my contract with Sky because it's my second game. I'm a positive person, and I never want to talk about United because when you tell the truth, it can hurt. And I'm passionate, and I love my club. Positive person, but I don't promote the violence. But many people need like some good slap right now. That's Alexis Sanchez.
Jesus Christ! See what you mean, mate?
Business with 260,000 people working together at plants and offices and dealerships across every state in this union, employing more U.S. hourly workers than any other automaker. We've found we're strongest when we're building, assembling more vehicles in America than any other automaker. We know we succeed when we build for the future. That's why we're making our most iconic vehicles electric. We are both at our best. This country and this company when we build for every single American. We were built in America. That's why we build for America.
Introducing Wendy's new pretzel bacon pub cheeseburger. Nothing will distract you from the pretzel bun and beer cheese. Not even all the comments on the pic you posted of your pretzel bacon pub cheeseburger. Download the app to order ahead and get Wendy's rewards.
I was a big Obama supporter. It's okay to be Obama and a Trump supporter because President Trump literally created the best job market economy for Black Americans and Americans of all races. Joe Biden's America was mass incarcerated Black men. President Trump set them free. President Trump believes in rehabilitation, not just incarceration. He wants everyone in America to have the opportunity towards success. That's the type of president that we need.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Oakland, an official on-field partner of the NFL,
Oh.
eyewear powered by Prism Lens technology to the league's players, coaches, and officials since 2019. By improving and enhancing visual clarity, shields and eyewear have become vital sports equipment. Players across the league have seen the on-field performance benefit, making the game faster and safer. Be on the lookout for the next game-changing performance powered by Prism Lens technology. Coming up, it's the Verizon Halftime Report with Kurt, Terry, Howie, Michael, and Tony in Los Angeles. Those are some of the stories we'll be following. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Dolphins have all 3 timeouts remaining. It'll be 2nd and 13 on their 46.
We're at the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 13. Parker. Hit the deck. It's fine, mate. Hit the deck. That's fine. Big catch. Big catch. You know, even if we go down, even with a field goal, it would be decent. Where we are, how long's left? I'd like to see us get a TD, of course. That's fine. That's okay. 1:15 we've got. 3 timeouts if we need them for whatever reason. I don't know why we would, but his numbers are bloody melting. Jesus Christ. Oh, Game Pass. What are you doing, man? What are you doing?
Playing the drive. Dolphins trailing by 4. And a completed pass again.
Completed pass.
2 yards, so 3 yards shy of the first down. And Flowers making the stop. 6 more yards.
Stealing. Quinn Dunbar-Adams played well this year when he's been healthy.
Can't see how long's left because the screen's gone. There we are. 51 seconds left.
And even some of the Seahawks secondary
Clock's running.
been shaken up as well.
Let's make the most of it, lads. Make the most of it. We're in field goal range. Takes a shot. Way over. Way. But that's fine. Again, you can take that shot.
So it'll be 4th and 4.
4th and 4. What are the Dolphins going to do? Going for it, field goal. I think it's going to be the field goal unit. That's fine. I can take that. I can take it. Because, again, we've kept ourselves in the game. It would have been nice to lead at halftime, but we've kept ourselves in the game.
Against this Seattle prolific offensive team, you got to take it. So Sanders, who has hit both of his field goal tries, this will be his longest attempt of the day, 45 yards.
45-yard attempt from Sanders. And that's good. Great kick. It is perfect indeed. Lovely stuff. The Dolphins are going to trail by a point. I'm well happy. Honestly, I'm happy. We're trailing by a point. Yeah, of course. We've stopped them multiple times in this half. We can stop them again in the next half.
Verizon halftime. We'll leave the air-conditioned studio and head outside to our new Fox NFL Thursday set. The debuts this week when Tom Brady's Bucks take on the Bears. And we'll update you on all of today's action from around the league. It is next on the Verizon halftime.
What a crew.
I was just out there. I saw the new set. You're gonna tune in. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be pretty neat up there. And they can social distance too. They can be far enough apart, you know.
I appreciate that we were able to come here, cross country.
It's a long flight. Well, we talk about Seattle taking this long trip. I had a long one yesterday too.
They got here with 2 days to spare.
The other thing about this game for Seattle is this is unseasonably warm for them. Go back to the last game they played this sort of heat and humidity, 2017 versus the Tennessee Titans. So you wonder how that'll play a factor with Seattle's conditioning in the second half. There's an advantage for the Dolphins.
This is the Seahawks' first time here since 2012.
It's been a while.
And the Seahawks on the touchback will start from the 25.
They're going to try and make the most of it.
Has been targeted just once today and has not caught a pass.
Still need to stop before the half.
No, it definitely is considering, he's been the number one wide receiver for Russell Wilson.
They're going to try and take long passes. They've got 2 timeouts on their side, yes, but they are going to try and take long passes. Because they know that we aren't going to bother going to try it. Even if we get the ball back, we'll try and run it back a bit, but even then, we're not going to try and lob it up in the air. We're not going to try and go really down the field by ourselves. If we're going to score, it's going to be on the return. And let's be honest, they ain't going to concede a pick 6, are they? So.
Chains. 2 timeouts remain for the Seahawks, and now they will use.
Now use one of them. Still need to stop.
I think there's plenty of time with at least 1 timeout left now, 19 seconds to give yourself at least a shot for potentially a Hail Mary throw, getting more closer to midfield, or maybe a long field goal here.
Olsen has 5 catches.
They are going to have a go at this, definitely.
Seattle in receptions in this game. Longest catch was by Metcalf, 37 yards early. 1 timeout left for Seattle. First down. Little pressure on Wilson. And Wilson on the run. Long pass.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Just like that, it's what I said. You don't want to allow the deep threat in. And they have. They've got out of bounds, 10 seconds to go. They're going to hurry up right the way down the field. They're going to give themselves at least a field goal. And it's just a brilliant throw, but need to get set. We do have momentum. That was the thing. We had the momentum, and we just throwing it away.
Second half because they deferred at the coin toss. So this is where you can really distance yourself from a Miami football team that's obviously struggled this year, but you can't afford to give up those sorts of big plays at the end of the half.
Well, Miami hasn't given up that many big plays this year, but Russell Wilson certainly has engineered that. 5 touchdowns on throws over 25 yards this season, and a quarterback rating that's on the site.
Still got a timeout. So technically, you don't have to throw the ball in the end zone. There's a lot of things, a lot of options for you.
10 seconds to go in the half. It'll be first and goal at the 7. Wilson has time, and the pass will be knocked away and caught by Olsen. It looks like he has it at the 3 and the timeout call to stop the clock. With 6 seconds,
They're going to score, eh?
Second down and goal at the 3.
They're going to score.
Seattle Seahawks back in 2013, and one of the things that we would go over was this exact scenario. How much time, how fast can you want to play when you're down within the 5 or in a different portion of the field? And so, there's no doubt they're going to be aggressive here. They're going to throw this ball in the end zone. I would imagine a quick slant or potentially a back shoulder, depending on the matchup. But they've got plenty of time to run one play. Obviously, then if you can't convert, you're kicking a field goal.
And it'll be huge if they get a touchdown for Seattle to open up that kind of lead. After 2 field goals by Sanders, brought Miami to within 1. And a Miami timeout now. Called by Ryan Flores. Now, the purpose of Miami's timeout there, Rick?
Well, the one thing they want to see is what's Seattle's personnel, how they're going to come out and line up.
Liverpool 1-0 down to Villa. Bless.
If you go back to at least the previous look, you had Metcalf and Lockett on the same side. So what Miami's saying to themselves is they're not concerned about a run here.
because obviously there's a big risk the clock would run out. So they're going to try to put 3 players on those 2 wide receivers.
Ollie Watkins, good lad.
Force Russell Wilson to make a heck of a throw. One of those guys to make a heck of a play, being potentially double covered.
Second and goal, ball up to 3, but 6 seconds and no timeouts remaining for the Seahawks. Wilson. Up the middle.
No, that's cheap, man. Oh, that's cheap. God's sake, man.
The U, as they call it here at the University of Miami. Time reception from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks get a very big score in the waning seconds of this first half.
Oh, no. No.
He looks left early. He wants Metcalf. It's not there. Almost throws it. He's patient enough. And his eyes pushing the defense that way opened up Homer to be covered by no one there.
And Jason Myers with the extra point.
Man.
And the Seahawks lead 17-9. 75-yard drive, 21 seconds, and the key play was the 57-yard pass to David Moore, which really put him in business for Wilson to throw the touchdown pass, his 15th of the year.
Hey.
There's a few plays throughout the course of the game that make the difference, and this is one that really hurts if you're a Dolphins fan.
It does hurt because we did so well and we were keeping in the game, and now all of a sudden they've gone and distanced themselves with an opportunity to take the ball after the half.
Not only gets the touchdown, but also gets the ball coming out after half.
You know, one of my main questions would be is why the fact we didn't run the ball a bit when we actually had 2 minutes left and timeouts as well if we did want to stop it.
Let's go back and take a look at that play. It's really Russell Wilson's ability to extend the play. Pocket starts to collapse.
It's a great throw, look, but fine, but
Always surveying, always looking for that kill shot.
shouldn't have allowed them the time to do it.
And the clock stops. Miami handling the ball, and that will do it. That will be the end of the first half. Seahawks will take a 17-9 lead. Get intermission.
There we are, that's the half. I'm going to disappear for halftime.
Been brought to you by Lowe's.
That's annoying. That's annoying.
You saw the second
That is
play
annoying.
was that big pass play. How do you go
Very, very annoying. I'm going to see you guys in the second half.
Travis Homer,
We're back.
the rookie DJ Dallas in the backfield.
Come on.
And Carson is in there. Carson is in there. So they were checking him for the concussion, but there he is, lining up in the backfield for Seattle. First down at the 31. And the handoff is to Carson. So they go right to him immediately. And Carson picking up about 3.5 yards. So Devontae Parker and Carson, the injuries to the two players on both teams, and it looked like they may not get back into action. And both came back.
Dolphins need to stop here soon. It has to be on this drive. They opened up a little bit of a gap on us before, which we managed to kind of close down a bit. Even if we can cut, you know, I wouldn't like it, but even if we could take a field goal, I wouldn't like it. But they're 3rd and 7 now from their own 30-ish. 25, 30-ish. Igbenogamy.
He's played, the better he's got. He's thrown into the Buffalo Bills game. He's got a rookie moments then, but you go back to that Thursday night film versus Jacksonville, I thought he did a heck of a job.
3rd down and 7. So be looking for
Oh, it's more than that.
Dolphins stop here would bring that to a hole.
Dolphin stop here would be absolutely fantastic. Oh my God, Carl Van Noy dive at him, man. Carl Van Noy. Carl Van Noy is nowhere near there. He knows the man's not coming. He knows he's not going to throw the ball. Just gets done. Drive at him, man. He's over the... Oh. Dive at him.
And that's his first carry of the game. First down now to 43. Carson. And Carson.
Down.
Gets about 8 yards on first down as we check in for a game break with Carissa Thompson.
Thanks so much, Dave. Bucks trailing 24-7 against the Chargers late in the first half. Tom Brady finds Mike Evans for the 6-yard score. His league-leading 5th receiving touchdown of the season. Don't forget, Bucks.
Jesus, my God.
Thursday night on Fox. Bucks down currently by 10.
All right, and Pete Carroll said that Carson did not have any concussion problems. Reported earlier, just had the wind knocked out of him. Obviously, it was concussion protocol. He wouldn't have come back, obviously, in the game that quick. Second down and 2. Carson will get it up with a first down. The running game emerges for the Seahawks early here in the 3rd quarter.
I got the wind knocked out of me a number of times too, if that's what the case was. But you know, for Carson, it's probably been frustrating. If you go back to his days at Oklahoma State, he had a hard time staying healthy. But when he was healthy, incredibly effective. And that's really been the story of his career so far in Seattle. He's out there. He's a problem.
And injury and slow getting up.
Landon Roberts.
Former Patriot. One of the inside linebackers for the Dolphins. And so we'll have an injury timeout here. Still early in this 3rd quarter. And a 17-9 Seahawk advantage.
Progressive presents At Home with Baker Mayfield.
Well, to me, the protagonist
on the sideline there. So far in this game. First down now at the 46 of Miami. For Russell Wilson.
Direct hit him. Oh, they found a weak point. Van Ginkel, you knew they were going to aim at him. Should be doing better.
These jet sweeps are fun. Watch Van Ginkel. They're not even going to really put too much pressure on him because they know they can beat with the speed to the outside by David Moore.
21-yard play.
What McCain does well, to be fair, to yeet him up in the air.
Quarterback rating will rise. 25-yard line, first down. And the pass is caught by Carson out of the backfield.
Out of bounds.
To another first down.
Seahawks. Being run all over.
225 pounds, but can elevate.
Benogany was defending on the play, and it will be another Seahawk first down. Carson has gained 40 yards on 9 carries.
We could really do with an interception, but obviously that's basically nigh on impossible against Russ.
Carson, there's no question that Brian Schottenheimer has decided to pound the ball mostly here with a relatively slim lead coming into the third quarter on the first possession.
And they say that relatively slim lead, but then all of a sudden, just like that, one touchdown, and they're in. They're already in field goal range. That's going to be an 11-point deficit for the Dolphins to have to overcome. Then you got to stop on the next drive, give yourself a chance, but
Second down and 6, DJ Dallas has come in to replace Carson. Second down and 7.
timeout.
And the Seahawks called the timeout just before the time clock ran down.
Well, you didn't expect this, did you? Ollie Watkins makes it 2-0.
2-0 Liverpool. Oh!
Well, Tuesday on FS1, the National League Division Series begins with a pair of game ones. The Marlins, right from here, battled Ronald Acuna Jr. and the Braves, and Fernando Tatis Jr. leads the Padres against Mookie Betts and the Dodgers. The NLDS begins Tuesday on FS1 and the Fox Sports app. So Derek Jeter and the Marlins taking some big steps this year.
Take care of the Cubs. Surprise. Some questions about some of the moves early when Jeter took over, but things are working out.
Second down and 6 from the 10-yard line. Impressive drive by the Seahawks.
Hit as he throws. Over hit. There's a flag. What they're going to do? Late hit.
Lockett was the intended receiver, but there's a penalty flag.
Holding on either Needham, potentially Rowe. It looked like it really could have been either one of the two.
And he was nicknamed, we mentioned that first down.
It's inexcusable.
You know, Lockett has this knack for doing that. You go back, I want to say it was a couple of years ago, he had actually drawn the most pass interference penalties, defensive holding. He's so quick and so sudden, and I don't know what he's happening.
Could have made a real statement here today. And just like that, we're going to go and throw it away.
He really does a good job of being able to get tied up with guys and somehow get some flags thrown out.
Benefits Seattle, so it'll be first and goal after the 5-yard penalty. The ball is
Going to be 15 points behind, we could be now.
Here comes the pressure, the safety blitz, forcing Wilson to get rid of it in a hurry. And Olsen was the target that time. But once again, on the safety blitz, Eric Rowe coming in strong on Wilson.
That's what you call an all-out blitz. There's going to be one guy uncovered. In this case, it's McCain. Russell knows he's got to get rid of it. Really had options either side. Had Olsen, also had Metcalf. Ball wasn't catchable.
Second and goal now at the 6. Aiden was, who's really the quarterback of the secondary. And
Nope. Out the back.
Close. Hit Swain as well as Metcalf, kind of brought him in that back end line. Coverage by the Dolphins. Let's take another look. Speed.
Out.
His first foot down was out of the end zone. So let's see if Miami can stop them here and hold the Seahawks to a field goal drive, but they can get it on fourth down.
The question is if they bring pressure, they're going to play coverage, right?
They bring pressure, and the pass is going to be
Picked. Is that a pick? Is that a pick? Is that a pick? Have we just picked off Russell Wilson? Oh, we picked off Russell Wilson! Yes, mate. Go on, Xavier. Get in. Score stays as it is. Oh, quarter three. Got to change that. Knew there's something I had to do. Brilliant. And we're at their own 20. Oh, what a play that is. What a play. Come on. And we're at the 25 as well.
Redesigned CRV is the best-selling SUV of the last decade. Every CRV comes with Honda sensing standard, because you never know. And best of all, it's now available as a hybrid too. Fun to drive wherever you go. Get a great deal on the CRV. A KBB.com 2020 Best Buy Award winner. Contact your Honda dealer or shop online.
On an all-new season of Fansville by Dr. Pepper, for months we waited. College football was off. Then it was on. I'm not shutting down. Then neither off nor on. But now, football is back. I know, for some teams. Sure, it'll be different, but the Dr. Pepper will still flow. TVs will be yelled at, and whatever this is, football is back, and Fansville is ready. Are you? Dr. Pepper, the official drink of Fansville. When you get any medium or large drink from Taco Bell, you may find yourself with so much power. Maybe too much power. Enter for a chance to win the all-new Xbox Series X only at Taco Bell.
My company was developing AI and got away from it. They want one thing to get rid of us.
Next, a new event series premieres Tuesday on Fox.
What the hell is going on? What? Aston Villa 4, Liverpool 1. Oh my good lord.
Only the second interception of the year for Russell.
What?
And a fine play made by Xavier Howard. So the Dolphins hold, still trailing 17-9 and a first down at the 20 following the touchback. Patrick getting a rush. He screened the Miles Gaskin as a blocker in front of him.
That's okay. 5 yards.
Let's go back to that interception. So watch what happens here. Here's Van Nolen.
This is an absolute madness.
To step down, that's going to give a clear path for Agba. Why is that important? Because Russell Wilson can't set his feet. See how he drifts back? If he throws that ball out,
Bang.
Metcalf
What a madness.
able to adjust, get underneath, and make the interception.
Russell Wilson picked off by Xavier Howard. I wanted to get a Howard jersey last year.
Xavier Howard picked one off against the Jaguars, picks one off here against Seattle. It'll be second down and 5. Gaskin with a first. And Miles Gaskin with a first down up to the 36-yard line.
This is just absolute madness.
He was one of the most productive rushers in college football. His freshman year on, over 1,200 yards per season. You just don't see that very often.
And he's the all-time leading rusher for the Huskies from the University of Washington, touchdown leader as well. They know him full well in Seattle for what he did for that team. The first down on the 36. Taking off now is Fitzpatrick. And he's down about 4 yards shy of the first down. For more on Gaskin, here's Sarah Wolf.
Yeah, Gaskin grew up in Linwood, Washington, went on to rewrite the record books, as you mentioned, as a Washington Husky. As an O'Day high schooler, he started working out at a training facility there alongside Bobby Wagner and KJ Wright, and said he would watch them and think they're the goal, and told me it's a dream come true to be competing against them today. Dick?
Thank you very much, Sarah. It was a 7th-round draft choice last year by the Dolphins. Second down and 4 at the 42, and here's Gaskin again. And
Go on, Gaskin.
So he was the hero in that opening drive against Jacksonville, and he's coming out strong here in the third quarter. The ball now at the 47 of Miami.
And for a guy who's not very big, he does a good job as he always falls forward because he's always got his shoulders down and really never takes that big hit. He's only 5'10", but 190 pounds.
About 5 yards there.
5'10" actually might be generous.
Rushing yards 58 to 50 for the Dolphins. And they've got an elite rusher. We've got a couple of people that are doing all right. Then Fitzmagic comes in, picks up a first down, just like that.
You see the beard, but when you get lost, he's chewing gum. That's his mouth guard. He's just sitting there having a nice old stroll. He's played this game for so long.
And having so much fun.
He is. He said, after a tough year with New York, that big 2015, he really had to kind of find his love again for the game of football. And he's done just that with the Miami Dolphins.
I got freedom, and I really enjoy the game. And playing for Chan Gailey, the offense is in tow. There's a pass underneath to Matt Breida.
Oh, Breida breaks a tackle. First down. Moving the ball. Come on, the Dolphins. I'm calling this here. We're going to get back in this game.
Barnes starting today for the injured Jordan Brooks. And Barnes just can't find a way of bringing down Matt Breida. Just a 1-2 punch today with Gaskin and Breida in the backfield.
So the Seahawks went 63 yards on 11 plays and ended up with an interception in the end zone. And
Miami Dolphins are on the Seahawks 30. Hey. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Not the best. We have to score on this drive. As I said earlier on, if people may have missed it, my main objective for this is to stay in the game for as long as we can. Stay in the game. Because if we do stay in the game, which we are doing at the moment, then who knows what can happen. But what would have been absolutely catastrophic is if they would have gone straight up the other end after receiving ball after halftime and scored against us. It's another 6 yards. That's okay.
4 yards on that play, bringing up third down for the Dolphins.
I love the rhythm that offensive coordinator Chan Gailey has helped kind of Ryan Fitzpatrick find. After that kind of first drive, there were some choppy things initially, but now they're really taking advantage of some of the softer coverage, putting themselves in third manageable situations.
Third down and 5 at the 25. Low snap to Fitzpatrick, and the pass is incomplete on the slant attempt to Parker, the intended receiver.
Fourth and 5.
Amongst the defenders brings up fourth down, and Jason Sanders will come on for the field goal try.
What a slam. Once he gets inside, that should be a catch. Steps of Ugo Amadi.
Hey, Ginge.
That, though, Parker's had a heck of a game so far.
He has, and 7
It's not perfect, but the Dolphins have scored. Field goal keeps itself in the mix. It's okay. It's not perfect, but it's okay. I'm going to disappear for just one moment. We're back in a minute. Dolphins got an opportunity here. Still could do with the stop. But we're currently 5 points behind, rather than potentially being 15 points behind.
SEAHAWKS undefeated, trying to make it 4 in a row. Well, it takes all of us to fight cancer, and that's why the NFL and the American Cancer Society teamed up to create Crucial Catch and have been providing funding and resources and encouraging fans to get screened for cancer. Join the fight today by talking to your doctor and visit NFL.com/Crucial Catch to learn more. Well, Miami did a good job preventing Seattle from adding to that momentum they had at the end of that first half rating.
Yeah, I think you got to really like what Miami's done coming out of the half. You know, obviously the interception.
Well, we didn't play that well coming in the first drive. We were lucky with the interception at the end, but an aggressive play, which I liked, but oh, and just look how he goes. Run defense is shocking. Shocking for us.
This offensive line for Seattle is much improved. Take a look. The left side. See number 66, Jordan Sims is in. He rotates in a little bit. You'll see him from time to time along with Jamarco Jones. But that group collectively has been much improved.
Carson with 61 yards and a touchdown. And on first down, here's
Take him down. Nice.
back for a loss on the play by Ogbah, who's having a sensational game defensively for the Dolphins.
He really is. And I think that the thing that I've always seen him wrong is just his run defense. The ability to do what that was just a definition of, set the edge. Not allowing to lose that outside contain. There's a bunch more yards for Homer there.
Loss on the play of 4 yards. Ball at 3, second down and 13. Wilson getting some pressure.
Pressure and sacked. Come on. Oh, Lawson goes down. I think he's going to be okay. I think it's just an awkward angle. 3rd down and how many for them? They're going to have to go for a pass play. That's quite a few.
That's the 2nd sack of the game for Miami.
See him coming off the left-hand side of the screen. Will Disley.
He drops for 5 yards. And that's 5 yards from where he started from. 3rd and 25. Injury timeout. Let's have a look at how the fantasy team's doing. What's Mark Hamill doing? Loving life.
Tonight, I'll be eating 4 cheese tortellini with extra tomatoes. So it's come to this. Thank you. Robert, careful how old that is, not to save you. Oh, I am my daddy. Wait, what? What are you talking about?
I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jay from State Farm.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Why do I show up day in and day out? Because I am a football player.
Tampa Bay Gronkaneers coming back. Oh my God, Kareem Hunt's gone mad.
I browsed 8 sites for divorce attorneys today.
I love working with you. Me too. Red heart emoji. Blue heart emoji. I hate Levo. Puke emoji. Puke emoji.
My heart rate is currently 150. 1 and back down to 150.
On March 15th, I purchased prenatal vitamins and 4 pregnancy tests.
The number on my credit card is 02371221.
Burger King has people to describe a Whopper by heart.
Plain grilled patty.
Pickles, tomatoes, onion.
Encanta. Me hungry. Do you guys have a Whopper?
People crave what's real, and that's why we remove colors, flavors, and preservatives from artificial sources from the Whopper. Your way, way better.
And next up, we have the Experian Boost Cow.
It reminds us we can now raise our credit scores instantly. Free Experian Boost.
I'm up 13 points.
Boost your credit scores instantly. Free with this. Download the Experian app now.
Play the Fox Super 6 NFL Sunday Challenge. It's free to download, free to play. Make picks for next week's games to win up to $100,000 of Terry's money each week during the NFL on Fox.
Today's game is sponsored by Burger King, the one and only BK Plain Grilled Whopper.
Shaq Lawson is up and walking off into the locker room.
Good.
First sack of the season, former Bill.
Glad to see him up.
That'll be 3rd down and
Paying a lot of money for him. 3rd and 25. To try and run the ball, and they don't get it. Come on, big opportunity now for the Dolphins. Big opportunity.
a punting situation. Michael Dixon will come onto the game, and Jakeem Grant goes back deep.
4th and 16. They're going to punt it back to us. Minute 58. Clock still running.
Except for a couple mistakes, they played well today. They're a cohesive team. You know, you can see teams that are shaky, that do a lot of penalties.
This is a real opportunity for the Dolphins to take the lead.
Don't forget, still,
We need a touchdown. Haven't got a touchdown yet in this game. Yeah, that's a simple matter of fact.
I mean, great years of punter, great hang time, and Jakeem Grant from the punt.
Go on, Jakeem.
To get away, and
Gets obliterated. Just unlucky there. Knew what he wanted to do, but
South Mid Street may not be quite as full, but don't count out all 800 Mid Streets just yet. Even though this one needs an expansion. And this one, some added security. These groundskeepers, for the fans at home, Christian done it again. For all of us, we'll be working together to put the home team.
after the 62-yard punt by Michael Dixon, Dolphins will begin from the 16-yard line.
Ugh, rubbish.
Bucks trailing 24-14, but when Tom Brady is your quarterback, do not worry. Connecting with O.J. Howard for this 28-yard score, Bucks now down 5-3.
An interesting year for Brady so far. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think they're still a work in progress. Obviously, have to work it out for them with a tough Saints team. That whole division is kind of a wild card right now. Carolina was up earlier today on the Arizona team. We thought was pretty good come out of the gate. Now they're struggling.
Second and 11.
Buffer, come on, man. Take it. Preston Williams. No, it's not. It's Isaiah Ford, my man. Come on, my man.
51 yards here, so they get out of difficulty and really spreading the ball around as they've done all year.
What's going on? Thank you for the stream. First down. Not a lot of time left in the quarter.
Final seconds of this third quarter. Patrick stepping up and another completion and knocked down quickly is Ford.
Bearing in mind, we said quite openly that one of their main problems this Seattle team is their defense, as they have got so many people missing. We haven't been able to make the most of it. We haven't been able to really gain on it. And, and actually, in reality, the matter is that we've kept in this game for a long time, probably longer than I think a lot of people would have done. Thank you very much about the sack. Sounded so weird. We've kept in this game for a very long time, a lot longer than a lot of people, I think, probably would have expected us to stay in the game for. But really, if we score a touchdown ourselves against a weakened secondary, especially for them, we're winning this game. Look at the score. Currently, if we score a TD, we'll be 2 points ahead. It's a different kettle of fish. What's my prediction? I still think we're going to lose. I'm not going to lie. I still think we're going to lose. But we're holding our own, and that's all I wanted us to do. Our defense is doing well, but, what is simply inexcusable is the oh my God. I forgot what I was going to say now. Fuck no. That was it. The conceding of God knows how many yards in only 29 seconds or whatever it was. It is gutting for us, yes, of course. To go pretty much from one end of the pitch to the other just before the half is simply inexcusable. But the fact of the matter is, the real problem for us would have been if they scored straight away on the drive after, and we'd have been 14 points down, 15 points down before we even started. And we're lucky that we haven't. I didn't even know they still did the draft in WWE. I like it.
Our country needs a president who believes in America.
We can do better and deserve so much more.
The showdown America has been waiting for. Fred Fair and Martha McCallum have live coverage with expert analysis.
You don't want to miss this.
The Vice Presidential Debate, Wednesday on Fox News Channel. America is watching.
For the last time, the Miami Dolphins and Seattle Seahawks were lined up to play late in the third quarter in 2012 as sprinklers start going off. Take a minor break. We've been able to make it 3 quarters today without having that issue. I talked to some of the players who were on that team. Anthony Fasano, the tight end. He said, for November, it was a hot day because me and our offensive line, Richie and Doug, we stayed out there. We got cooled off a little bit.
Second down and 5.
That was cheap, man. That was cheap. Genuinely, the numbers are sticking together on the Seahawks uniforms, and it's funny. It's actually showing the heat that there is in Miami. We always go for our numbers, are always stitched on all the time, but for theirs, obviously, they're printed on.
Loss of one other play. Big Stockton, Brady Quinn, Sarah Walsh with you. Fourth quarter.
Come on, Miami. Don't give them the ball back straight away. Make the most of it. We've got it. Take it, mate. That's fine. That's fine.
With man-to-man coverage. So when you're a stack formation, you create space. Look at how much space Jakeem Grant has to work with versus Trey Flowers. Soft coverage, and we talked about before, just his quickness. Easy pitch and catch.
Oh, the game pass, man.
Underneath short passes and slants, and it's been effective against the Seattle defense. Like 20!
Come on, Miami.
From the 44, here's Jordan Howard.
Howard gets about 2 or 3.
It's a couple of yards on first down.
About 3, I think, being slightly generous.
This is a good offense. I think one of the things we've seen from Miami this
I think we're going to take as much time as we can off the clock now. I expect to see a lot of run plays, a lot of screens, stay in bounds.
Try to keep them on the sidelines off the field with these long, methodical drives. And that's really what we've seen from Miami. They got to do a better job of capitalizing and figure out ways of getting in the end zone.
They got enough field goal, but they're down by 5. They're going to need a touchdown if they're going to really.
We are going to need a touchdown. Too bloody right, mate.
Second down and 7. And here's Howard who gets it immediately.
The ball is out. I don't know if that's a...
Right again. I'll tell you, a 1-2 punch in linebacker.
Oh, it's fine.
Right, Bobby Wagner.
What's going on with this now? Come on, man.
They've been able to play for so long as their diagnosis of the play. They see a little screen to Howard, he's right there. See Jesse Davis, the tackle, can't get out to him in time.
3-yard loss on the play. Ball jar loose.
Is that 3rd and 10? 3rd and 10 for the Dolphins.
3rd and 10.
Gazicki's in the game.
Pressure coming on Fitzpatrick. Fires it. And the pass is knocked away.
Yeah, flags. There we are. Preston Williams, we think, draws the foul.
His hand up, saying he was interfered with, and a flag goes down.
It's Quandre Diggs who was making a play on the football. The question is, did he make contact with Preston Williams?
And there are 2 flags. One is back near the line of scrimmage.
Let's take another look. You got Preston Williams working across the field.
And Pete Carroll is livid on the sideline. Austin
Good.
was holding on the play, and he's really upset over Diggs' defense on Preston Williams. They'll replay the down.
Replay down. 3rd and 10 still.
And I just don't know, as a defender, how you go about trying to make a play on the receiver and the ball without diving low like that. And there's a good chance you're probably going to hit him above the to the head or neck area.
3rd and 10 again.
Gazicki in motion.
And here comes the safety blitz, and the pass is going
Caught. Go on, mate. Go on. Big conversion. Oh, another flag. Where's that coming from?
at the 42-yard line of Seattle.
It's against Seattle. It's going to be on Ugo Amadi. That ball wasn't complete to Ford. We're going to have the first down. What a catch by Ford.
That's fine. Fine. First down, Miami. We're into the 4th quarter now. Christ, I need to keep up with this. I'll be honest with you. I thought this would be a lot easier to keep up with. I didn't think the Dolphins would be in the game for this long.
Trust that he has his wide receiver. See, Ugo Amadi grabbed his back. Doesn't allow him to come back to the football. Either way,
Come on, Dolphins. Over midfield.
37 yards. That was the big one, though. Early here in the 4th quarter, Dolphins trying to get into the end zone. And this one intended for Parker, thrown out of bounds.
KJ Wright dropping underneath that. Force Fitz not feel overly comfortable with putting that ball in a spot where Parker can get it.
9 different receivers have caught passes from Ryan Fitzpatrick today.
Let's go Dolphins.
Well, the Miami Dolphins have knocked on the door but haven't crashed the end zone for a touchdown. Sanders has been pressured on today, but they haven't been able to get a TD. They're going to have to get one.
Last 4 possessions, all field goals, which is okay, but at some point it's got to turn into a TD, because otherwise you're putting all the pressure on your defense.
Their biggest gain was 26 yards past the freedom, and this pass is going to be caught by Gesicki, and now incomplete. The ball hit the ground, incomplete on the bad play, and it'll be second down to 10, third and 10, as a matter of fact.
This is a tight window. Watch this. Fitzpatrick anticipating it. KJ Wright almost gets his hand on
Yeah.
the ball. Hands.
Wasn't close.
It's well covered.
Today so far, he's got his hands around.
Got to come up with something special here on 3rd and 10.
Third and 10.
It's a long field goal.
Fitzpatrick dives.
I think he's got it.
He's going to be right near the first down yardage.
I think he gets it.
How about that?
They're giving him. Go on, Fitz.
Denied in the coverage. We had 2 guys rushing there.
And he's the second leading rusher on the team, and here's one of the reasons why.
I mean, how many times should we see 2 guys rushing the quarterback?
Come on, Fitz.
Didn't go that way, went straight ahead. And it's a first down, and here it's Gaskin carrying, and a good gain on first down.
Lovely stuff. Think he's down about a couple of yards short. It's not that close.
Everyone going. It was dropping out of the coverage.
You know, you wonder which defense is going to get worn down first with some of these long drives and lining up in a hurry with the Dolphins.
Come on.
Second down and 1. And Gaskin
They got it.
first down.
Take it, mate. That's fine. That's fine. Dolphins get another first down. We're driving the ball. We're driving the ball. That's all that matters. Keep the ball moving. The longer we've got it, the less time they have. You give it to their best player, Russell Wilson, he's going to be able to do something with it. You can't keep it forever, of course, yes. But just grind it out. Grind it out.
Offensive line starting to weigh on the Seattle Seahawks front.
They're huge.
Oh, and Saul McKinley's every bit of that 340 pounds.
Smallest offensive lineman is 6'4", 315. First down, and the pass.
Nah, that's fine. That's fine. That's all fine.
The intended receiver
Shot at the end zone, Gesicki, it was.
there too.
I can respect it. I can respect it.
He's putting this ball in some tight windows. Post route by Gesicki, working to the inside of Griffin.
Great play.
It is.
By Griffin.
A little hot sauce on that one by Fitzpatrick.
That's textbook style by Shaquille Griffin, who was injured late in the second quarter. Had a shoulder problem last week. Got a big interception. Here's Gaskin. Gaskin wending his way and working his way inside the 10-yard line. Bringing up third down and short for Miami. 7 yards for Myles Gaskin.
Julian Davenport coming to the left side of this offensive line. Just see on the edge. Ford comes down too, gets a body on a body. It's not a huge game, but Harbaugh, this thing's long, methodical drives just wear on the defense.
Dolphins are averaging 5 yards a clip and have outgained the Seahawks on the ground by 13 yards. So this offensive line.
Look at that. This half, almost double the amount of time. 3rd and 3.
Time possession, big edge for Miami here in the second half.
It's swatted up. Not the right play. Not the right play.
By Alton Robinson.
And what we're going to do here.
And here's decision-making time for Brian Flores. He's going to say, I'm going to like to kick a field goal, rely on my defense. That's done a fairly good job so far today with a couple of sections.
Oh, I don't know about that. We're going to take the field goal, but I would probably argue that We're going to have to get in the end zone. We're going to have to get in the end zone.
You know, with the game that way, this will be a 29-yard try. Sanders is 4 for 4 today. 3 of the 4 good for more than 40 yards.
It's another good kick. He's one of the best kickers in the league, I must be honest. We're 5 for 5. We are 2 points behind, where it could have been 15 at one point. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. All we've got to do, I've said it a million times, keep in the game. Keep in the game.
Hey, good morning.
Get a dozen double crunch shrimp for $1 with any steak entree, only at Applebee's.
Football was a passion that turned into an obsession until one day I became an optometrist that watches a lot of football.
Pepsi, made for football. Watch it.
We need USAA insurance for this season and the veterans that never quit on their team. When being a fan gets
What does Landry get then?
your budget gets even tougher. Our agency
Fantasy, the guy I'm playing against having a big week.
so saving on auto insurance is easy. Saving
I've got more people to play than he has, but
USAA, what you're made of.
1, 2, 3, 4 to play, but it's going to be a big ask.
At T-Mobile, we
The
believe
problem is as well, one of the people is going to be someone I need.
that's why we're launching
Oh God, joys of fantasy, man, joys of fantasy.
10 million to help close the homework gap by offering school districts free internet access and mobile hotspots for 10 million eligible households over the next 5 years. T-Mobile, working to connect every student.
Bob's Burgers has a case of the itches.
You don't think there's any chance Jim gave you penworms?
Gene probably gave me worms.
All new tonight on Fox.
Today's game is sponsored by T-Mobile, America's largest 5G network.
Well, the Dolphins get points out of this drive, but it's the usual points of 3. But they held the ball for 8 minutes, 73 yards, and the 5th field goal of the game for Sanders. Longest scoring drive of the season for the Miami Dolphins, trailing by 2.
If Fitz keeps in the rookie, we'll tell you about he's got a bright future.
As Brian Flores said, 1 play away from Tua from getting in there. But what about Miami's defense today?
No, I think the biggest thing is they've done a pretty good job finding different ways of distracting and pressuring and getting hits on Russell Wilson and in the red zone. You know, putting pressure and finding ways to get turnovers. Xavier Howard jumps underneath Metcalf for the big pick coming out of halftime.
That is a big pick.
Really more central in this ball game. An opportunity to try to stop here. The ball back to their offense.
Jack Lawson, by the way, went to the locker room, was back out on the field.
Good lad.
Dolphins first down on the 25. Quick pass, and it's caught. Good game.
Out of bounds.
Tyler Lockett, his first catch of the game, as we send it down to Sarah Walsh.
Dick, you saw Shaq Lawson go straight from the field into the locker room. I can tell you, he came running out of the locker room back onto the field like it was pre-game warm-ups, and he was hyped up. He ran straight to his line on the bench, high-fived everybody, and you can see standing behind this bench the confidence this defense and momentum they feel that they have right now against the Seahawks. Shock back out there. He's listed as questionable with the shoulder, but he's playing, guys.
Sarah, this is a team that is together. There's no question. You can sense the chemistry of this club. Outstanding. Second down and 1. Chris Carson with the first down.
Down. Sorry about that. Viva Ross Barkley! He left the Scouts because they robbed his house. Viva Ross Barkley! Ross with time to throw, and he does. Oh no, get him out. We need a stop. Need a stop. Where it comes now or on the next drive, we need a stop. Igbenogany just loses his footing.
Consecutive victory, second down and 8. Seahawks made just enough. The long pass play. Make it count for them.
Second and 8. Get to him. Hit.
Trying to make defensive changes quickly. And Russell Wilson going for the end zone.
It's a touchdown. No! There's a flag. I think it's going to be against Miami. Ugh. We were doing so well, man.
Second touchdown reception of the year.
Myers whacks it through.
Extra point by Jason Myers is good. Wilson to Moore for 17 yards. Caps a 75-yard drive. And it's 24-15 Seattle.
Oh my God. Tom Brady's going nuts. I think that's going to be it for the Dolphins now. And it's got a touchdown. That's simple. You know, it's that simple.
Cheddar sour cream chips.
Come on, man. I don't got all day. The king is calling to tell us about the 3 for $3 deal.
I get a double cheeseburger.
Fries?
only $3. That sounds like a win-win-win situation. The Giants are calling with a 3 for 3. Order it on the BK app. Your way, way better.
Hey, Jake from State Farm. Thanks again for the Rogers rate on my insurance.
There's no Rogers rate. State Farm just has surprisingly great rates.
I won't tell anybody. Okay.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Verizon knows how to build unlimited plans. Start with America's most awarded network. Include the best in entertainment like Apple Music. And offer plans to mix and match starting at $35. Plus, get 2 Samsung Galaxy S20 FE 5G phones for $200 when you switch. Only at Verizon. Hello, I'm next.
The rogue AI is after my family.
It's anything with a lens, a mic, or a sensor. We need to find this thing and kill it.
Next, the new event series premieres Tuesday on Fox.
Shop.com and gear up.
And welcome back to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. It is now a 9-point lead for the Seahawks, their biggest advantage of the game. 5:24 remaining in the fourth. Russell Wilson with his second touchdown pass of the game. Thrown for 328 yards.
What's going on with this man? He's dropping out.
And the Dolphins will take it on the 25.
5:24 to go.
Touchdown. You can see Seattle Seahawks. They rushed the line of scrimmage. Miami's still trying to substitute personnel. Some of the guys aren't even down to a stance. And Seattle's already snapping the football. They've got 4 guys running vertical. That's what puts pressure on opposing defenses where mistakes come in.
Man.
You can't put us in a better spot for more people to make a play on the football.
That's Wilson at his precise best. And Moore has made 2 big catches in this game. Fitzpatrick gets about 9 yards to Devontae Parker on first down.
The tough thing right now for Miami is they haven't been able to get a ton of big plays today versus the Seattle Seahawks defense. You're down 2 scores, so you got to rush in a hurry, but they need some chunks now too.
And incomplete to Isaiah Ford. Will be 3rd down and 1.
Just take the one.
Patrick's going to have to find a way of utilizing his legs. Seattle's playing some rush 3, drop 8. A lot of guys out there in coverage on you. You got to threaten them with your legs as a quarterback to force some of those guys to come out of coverage.
He's done well at the Dolphins on 3rd down conversions, 5 for 11 today. And you'd have to say they have 2 downs to get the 1 yard without question. We have by 9 as a state. Miles Gaskin will get the first down.
Get it. Well done, mate.
Out to the 36. And slow getting up is Robert, or check that, Solomon Kinley, the rookie from Georgia. First down.
Oh, no. Oh, that's us done. That is us done.
That's just the ball that you can't afford to throw. Give your chance any chance in this game.
That's us done for. Thing is, though, I said it before. I'll say it again. I said it before. I said it again. This is the one. This is the one you were really going to have a chance at taking a scout. There's a lot of things against them. I mean, yes, they've got one of the best quarterbacks. Of course they have. Yes. They're going to make you pay for it. But it's been mistakes left, right and centre. And look at the way he's running, Metcalf. Ugh.
Just an easy, quick completion to Metcalf. He's got a ton of cushion, but it's the speed and the physicality. 6'4", 230 pounds. He's tough to stop. And the handoff.
And they're in. Oh, fuck's sake, man. This flatters them. This flatters them, honestly.
Interceptions by Fitzpatrick. They scored touchdowns today. They caught the defense sleeping right before half. The big completion to Moore, and then they catch the defense trying to substitute another big completion to Moore. That's what good offense. That's what good teams and great quarterbacks do. That's what Russell Wilson is.
Second touchdown of the game for Carson. And Myers adds the 31st point, 31-15.
This flatters them, honestly. This flatters them. But Dolphins ain't scored a touchdown, and you can't argue with that.
Boy, he developed into something. The face mask there towards the end. But, watch him, Dick. He reminds me of another receiver that played for a long time, had a lot of production, size-wise, and then just looking at what he did in his rookie year and looking at Terrell Owens. Very similar. Owens in his second year had a very similar, year to what.
Any positive is now we've got to throw the ball.
He's got a bright future. Seeing both of their shirts off a lot too.
Metcalf with his great play, getting in close for Carson to get the touchdown, 31-15. So here are the Seahawks, who are in the 30s once again, scoring-wise, coming into the game, averaging 37 points a game. Second to the Packers. Well, Thursday Night Football returns to Fox. Brady and the all-new Bucs look like the real deal as he beats Super Bowl 52 rival Nick Foles and the Bears on Fox NFL Network and streaming on Prime Video. That'll be Thursday at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific.
The Bucs have been in a dogfight today versus the Los Angeles Chargers, but they've recently just taken the lead. Chicago's got Indy later on today, now with Nick Foles as their starting quarterback.
Yeah, making that quarterback change. That Nagy left. First down at the 25 for the Dolphins. It's Patrick's pass. Caught by 36-yard line.
If we can get a DD, I'm happy. Do you know what I mean?
Sanders not been able to find the end zone against the Seahawks defense. Pass is incomplete again, trying to go to 4. Kurt Menefee, let's check in with Kurt.
All right, Dick. Tom Brady having the kind of afternoon like I guess Russell Wilson's had the last 2 weeks. 5 touchdown passes in this game against the Chargers. That was Keyshawn Vaughn. Put the Bucs back on top in the seesaw. A fair 35-31 there in the fourth quarter.
All right, Kurt. Vintage Tom Brady. Second down and 10. And that's caught by Parker. And it looks like he may be close to another first down, and he is. First down for Parker. 10-yard game.
been talking with Pete Carroll just about how many yards their defense has given up this year. So it's a little bit misleading because we're not really giving up too many big plays. It's more because we're up in games and teams have to throw to come back.
And here's wide open. Catch made by Jakeem Grant.
We got to go for it. We got to be hurry up. Come on, man. Look, we were probably going to lose this game, but at least go out trying. At least go out fighting. We're over midfield. Look at Parker. Look what he can do.
Miami still has all 3 of its timeouts remaining. That was an 18-yard pickup.
Let's move the ball, man. Come on.
And on the screen to Gaskin. Gaskin picks up 8.
Come on, let's move it, man. Let's go. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's keep it going, man. You can afford to take a shot at the end zone. Get one off before the 2, man. Worth a go. It was worth a go. Of course it was.
Down to the 2-minute warning. Here in Miami, Seahawks 31-15.
In the middle of nowhere is somewhere. The all-new Chevy Trailblazer.
Just for this towel.
The mess. I wiped up the mess.
Where is the fuck? Never mind, I found it.
When game days ago, there's a Bud Light there. Yes, off the front of the new house. See more people live behind it, yes.
Well, saving on homeowners insurance with Geico's help is pretty fun too.
Tiny goes up.
I left a ton of stuff up here.
Well, enjoy your house.
No, thank you.
Geico could help you save on homeowners and renters insurance.
According to local building codes, fences can have a maximum height of 96 inches. Food for thought. Let's put the home in home team.
The man, the myth, the legend, the comfort food that started it all. The original pan from Pizza Hut, just $10.99. Don't want to count Pizza's the Hut.
One of these fan favorites is going home. Breaking news! A Masked Singer twist.
Oh my god!
The Masked Singer, all new Wednesday on Fox. Today's game is sponsored by Geico. 15 minutes to save you 15% or more on car insurance.
And let's bring you up to date on the rest of the schedule of Week 4 in the NFL, including tonight and tomorrow night. These games all to be played later on. Third down and 2. Dolphins on the 10. Fitzpatrick will run for the first down. Run in the end zone.
Come on, Fitz.
For a touchdown. So the Dolphins, maybe too little, too late, but you don't know. It's a 2-score game now, or 1-score game. As Fitzpatrick runs in from 10 yards for a total score.
1, 2,
Just the effort.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Talked about earlier to try and just make someone be responsible for the quarterback.
Second rushing touchdown of the year for Fitzpatrick. And the
Dolphins are going for 2. Come on. Get in. Preston Williams. 23. Look, it's going to be a tough ask now to get anything out of this game, but the fact of the matter is
down to whether or not you would like to kick an onside kick or if you want to kick down, cover down, and utilize your timeouts.
I mean, if you don't make the onside kick, you're basically out of the game, although you would have to use the timeouts on defense.
You just need to stop. But then it becomes, you know, if Seattle was to punt the football, and if you could force them to go 3 and out, you get a lot longer field.
Same amount of goals.
23. Seahawks up by 8. And let's see how the Dolphins play it now. Here's Sanders, who has 5 field goals in 5 drives today, by the way. And the onside kick. And it's returned by Seattle. And it's Jacob Hollister, the tight end. So the Seahawks will have good field position, and that would indicate that the Dolphins will probably use their timeouts on defense right now.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to either way, no matter what they did. But it was interesting with the Seattle Seahawks hands team. You know, usually you got some wide receivers out there. They had all their tight ends. It was Olsen on one side, Disney on the other, and then Jacob Hollister in the middle. Tells us what they think about that group.
And the injured Dolphins have come back. We saw Lawson back in the lineup. Landon Roberts also, who was shaken up, is back. So it's a first down on the 43 for Seattle.
Dolphins need to stop. That simple.
Hand off to Carson. Carson.
Use a timeout.
About 4 yards, and the Dolphins immediately called their first timeout.
Seattle will be right up there to win the Super Bowl, which is why I'm happy that we've kept in the game for as long as we have. But, you know, stupid decisions from us in certain areas. You know, we our probably biggest strength is on offense. Their biggest weakness is on defense. You should have tried to keep the offense on the field as long as you can. But that's not been possible. Do you know what I mean? So.
Carson has rushed for 74 yards and 2 touchdowns. After suffering a tough injury last week, or it might be more serious than it was. Carson again gets to midfield, and the second timeout immediately called. So it'll be 3rd and short coming up for the Seahawks.
If the Miami Dolphins can somehow come up with a stop here, there is a real genuine chance that we can do something. We lose by a score, I'm happy, honestly. They have picked up from last year. Again, it's about progression. End of last season, we went to Foxborough, we beat the Patriots with a crowd. First game of this year, we didn't beat the Patriots. Everyone thought, oh, really? Are we actually making the most of it? What's going on? Now, against a genuine Super Bowl contender, we're holding our own.
Now the Seahawks call the timeout. Here's a list of the players remaining. And of course, Urban out for the year. Some of the others are still there, as we mentioned, including those linebackers. But this has been a change in format for what Seattle has done in the last couple of years. And they're playing in a very tough division, the toughest arguably in the league. I want to remind you that bonus coverage heading your way between the Browns and the Cowboys following this game.
I think, and even just how they're going about doing it. I mean, offensively, we talked about it to begin, throwing a lot more on first and second down. Not hammering away with the rushing attack. That's been different. Their defense, doesn't have the same pass rush or same coverage like the Legion of Boom, like we used to see.
They're down at 3, and the handoff is to Carson.
Shy. Shy.
And the Dolphins call the timeout, stopping the clock with a minute and 36
Shy.
seconds.
Don't show us a bloody recap, man. Show us the game.
Some of the back and forth game, Seattle was able to take advantage of an early turnover and convert it into a touchdown. Miami hung in there with a bunch of field goals, but it's been Seattle taking advantage of some opportunities, some big plays downfield. Fitzpatrick turning the football over. And really not for some mistakes. This Miami Dolphins team, this game might be a little bit closer. It's already been detriment.
Sure.
Gotta get out that touchdown.
What?
First down for the Seahawks. And barring a miracle, that should seal it for Seattle.
What?
Now Bobby McCain saying let's review it. Challenge. It's an upstairs game.
Gotta take the mask off there.
It would be a review from upstairs if they're going to take a look at the spot of that ball. Meanwhile, we have a game break. Let's check in with Carissa.
Well, we got a game here in Dallas. They trail by 27 points to start the fourth quarter. CeeDee Lamb, 5-yard touchdown here. Dak's fourth of the day, 2-point conversion good. Dallas is only down by 3 with 3:42 left to play.
And we're headed there as soon as this game's over.
Man, I am buggered in fantasy.
My gosh.
I remember the days in which teams just didn't come from behind. If you were down 17-3, that's all she wrote.
Let's take another look at that last third down play. Heck of a second effort by Carson. The difficulty is you're trying to challenge that spot with the booth or look at it again. It's going to be tough to figure out how you
overturn it.
Yeah, how you have anything indisputable there.
Can't challenge it. It's a booth review all the way here.
What we should do is Dean Blandino, who works sometimes on Sundays.
Oh, come on.
Should we get him involved or not?
All right, what do you think? I say yes.
Okay.
Dean, we voted 2-0 to get you involved on this thing.
Well, it's about time. I've been sitting here waiting, listening to you guys. Brady's, explaining rules now. He's a rules guy all of a sudden. This is close. Obviously a big play, third down. And you don't have what they refer to as a big line, right? The 35 to 40. It's between. It's right. You have to get a look down the line, find the football. These are so tough. I don't see anything to overturn this. And then obviously it's a booth review inside 2 minutes.
You certainly couldn't tell by this picture. Just a lot of players in front of them. Yeah. The deal there. They placed it. They measured it.
Oh, the placement was wrong.
Carson, who were hurt last week, has come back big, gaining 80 yards on 16 carries, scoring 2 touchdowns today.
It's a booth review.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field of a first down will stand.
It's poor.
We kind of figured there's not much to overturn that ball. So,
I know the record doesn't look good. Bill Parcells quote, "You are what your record says you are," but I do think this Miami team is making some strides. And they've got to fix some things. There's some gas here and there, but
That's poor, man. That's poor.
above the age of 30 on the roster.
team, even before they start to be a winning team in a division, you can see them on the field, sense that they're cohesive, that they're playing together, right, and they don't make the terrible mistakes.
And the next question is when does potentially Tua Tagovailoa come into play? He's the 5th overall pick. He's the guy that these Miami fans have been clamoring for. And so based on his health, based on his progression, that's going to be the next question, I think, at some point this year for this Dolphins team. We're seeing other rookies go in and play well. Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert for the Chargers.
It's a tough stretch coming up.
Next guy everyone wants to see.
2 road games coming up for
Well, guys, I'm going to go and do my review. Thank you for watching. The game isn't quite over yet, but it will be in a matter of seconds. Thanks for watching. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe. Dolphins lose. Dolphins lose. Annoying. Very, very annoying. Take care. Stay safe. Fins up.